Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another installment of Railroad Ghost Stories with TTC. A series where we read through the railroading ghost legends from Ghost Train by Tony Reevy. And in this installment, we look at the next story in the chapter of Ghost Trains, the Warsaw Ghost Train. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. The Warsaw Ghost Train. Warsaw, North Carolina, is a little country town located on CSX's rail lines. The railroad through Warsaw was once part of an Atlantic coastline route into Wilmington, North Carolina. The Warsaw Ghost Train story begins in November 1906, when an evening freight train's crew accidentally left a switch open on the main line. The open switch hadn't been discovered the next morning when the southbound passenger train whistled for Warsaw Station. As the train approached, it hit the open switch at speed. The engine derailed and overturned. Burst steam pipes quickly scalded the trapped engineer and fireman to death. The baggage car also derailed and lurched halfway over. The baggage master inside, his back broken by the impact, was trapped under tons of baggage. He screamed over and over, but when the passengers from the other cars finally reached him, he was dead. Soon after the accident, a family was walking home at night from the town's only hotel. Roads were bad, so they were walking along the railroad tracks. They were on a trestle, a dangerous spot to be if a train comes by, when they heard a southbound extra whistle for Warsaw Station. A piercing beam of a headlight stabbed towards them. The family ran across the trestle to safety and stopped by the side of the tracks to let the train pass. The whistle sounded again, and the headlight bore down upon them. And then, to their astonishment, the train simply disappeared. Several nights later, the engineer of a northbound train whistled for Warsaw Station. To his horror, he heard the southbound train, a train without rights to the track, whistle back, and a headlight shone in his face. The engineer put the brakes into emergency, and the train ground to a shuddering halt. The trainmen back in the passenger cars knew something was wrong when they felt the sickening lurch of the emergency brakes. They ran up the track to investigate, but nothing was there. Apparently, the ghost of the wrecked train was appearing in Warsaw. Many people saw it back in the early years of the century, although it hasn't reappeared for a long time. Perhaps as time passed, it just faded away. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to our second installment of this series. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Happy Halloween.